Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring Live, and today is Thursday, August 12th, 2021. We're in the final hour of the trading day, and the final hour of the trading day is my favorite time to make my buying and selling decisions for my swing trades. And I say this because at the end of the day, the large financial institutions come in, they take control of the price away from the day traders and the algorithms. They're dealing with the most money. They have very smart people, best information, best technology. And I believe the decisions they make at the end of the day are the smart decisions, and therefore the smart decisions for me to make my buying and selling decisions for my swing trades. So thank you all for coming today. It's nice to see everyone. I always appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a nice day. I hope you're having a good trading day. And I hope that the time that you spend here is helping you improve your trading and your investing. So currently, the Dow Jones is down 14 points, down 0.04%, was down much larger earlier. The NASDAQ is up 49 points, up 0.33%, and the S&P is also positive now, up 10.97 points, up a quarter of a percent. So here is the plan for today. First of all, we are going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Secondly, we're going to come back. We're going to take a look at my current positions. We're going to talk about when I bought them, why I bought them, and how I'm going to manage them going forward. I did have a couple day trades today on Southwest Airlines, LUV, and I will go over those and show you those trades. After that, we're going to head over to the board where my students have their positions. We're going to go through each one, take a look, see where they bought them, why they bought them, and how the trades are working out. After that, we're going to talk about trader psychology, which in my opinion is the most important skill in trading, is the ability to control your emotions, the ability to follow your plan. If you're going to be a profitable long-term trader, you need it. So that's why I like to talk about it each day. After that, I have gone down through the results of my watch list. I have gone down through the results of Kamal Scanner. I have 3 requirements whenever I'm looking to enter a new trade. First, I need to have a confluence or a combination of indicators lining up on multiple time frames. Secondly, I need a good risk to reward ratio, at least 2 to 1. So if I'm risking $1,000 to the downside, I need to be able to make a $2,000 or more to the upside. It's very important in trading, if you want to be a profitable trader, to have asymmetrical risk, or in other words, being able to make more by a factor to the upside compared to what you are willing to lose. Thirdly, need to make sure I have a complete trading plan. My complete trading plan includes the following: position sizing based upon the current volatility of the market. 2, knowing what my maximum allowed loss is on any one trade. 3, knowing where my emergency stop is during the day. Number 4, knowing where my end of day stop is. Number 5, knowing where my intraday profit targets are. Number 6, knowing where significant overhead resistance levels are. And number 7, having a complete and valid trailing stop methodology, so that if you have a profitable trade, you don't give it all back if it goes down. So those are my 7 requirements when I'm looking to enter any trade. So with that said, I do have some potential end of day candidates. As we get closer to the close of the podcast, I will go through each one, look at the risk to reward ratios, look at the confluences combination of indicators, and if I find something that looks good, I will buy it right before the close of the market. After the market closes, if anybody has any questions for me, please let me know. If you need any clarification on anything, please let me know. I'm happy to clarify. Also, if you have any symbols that you would like me to look at today, if you'd like my opinion on them, please go ahead, put them in the live stream and the live stream chat, and I will do my very best to get to it before the close of the market. And speaking of the close of the market, if my students have any new entries or exits for me today, if you could please wait until after the market closes, so that I'm done teaching, I'm done trading, pressure's off, and I will spend as much time as we need to get those all updated for you. Okay, so I am going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Hang tight, and I will be back in about 40 seconds. Thank you. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Please carefully read and/or listen to the U.S. government required disclaimer before watching this video or live stream broadcast. The video link and disclaimer text are located in the description section of this video or live broadcast, here and here. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who is here today. Steve Burns is here, first on deck. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel every day. I always appreciate it. I know everyone else does as well. Hope you, Holly, and the dogs are all having a good day. Anya T is here. Nice to see you, Anya. Hope you are having a good day. She says, hi, Greg and everyone. Michael Wilkinson, a.k.a. Lova, is here. Nice to see you, Lova, as always. David is here. Hi, Greg and group. Nice to see you, Mr. David. Hope you are doing well. Johnson is also here. Hi, Greg. Good evening. Good evening to you, Johnson. Frank is here. Good to see you, Frank. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for everything that you do and contribute to this channel. We all appreciate it. We really do, and hope you're having a good day. Paxton is here. Hello, Packy. Good to see you, buddy. Hi, Greg and all. Hope you're having a good day, and hope Tracy is as well. Ava is there. Hello, my friend. How are you? Hope you're having a good day, and appreciate you being here and everything you've been adding, and congratulations on your trading lately. It's been really good. Gary is here. Hi, Gare. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you and family are doing well. George is here. Hi, Greg and Gregorians. That always cracks me up. How you doing, George? Good to see you. I appreciate you stopping by. So, all right. Well, I guess, should we get to it? I guess we should start. Let's get to it. Airbnb. Okay, so we have, don't want to do that. That wouldn't be good. All right, here we go. Jonathan bought Airbnb here with an under 30, over 30, under the negative third, over the negative third. Bought it here at 131.90. Great deep dip buy signal. It is 150.63. It's up 1.67%. And Jonathan, on this particular trade, is up 12.43%. Way to go. Dynamic Duo and myself, we also bought Airbnb with the 520 crossover. Bought it at 144.12 with a 520 crossover here. Moved up 1.5 ATRs from entry up to my trailing stop level. Then had a close below the previous day's low. Sold half. Came down up nicely today, up 1.67%. Took the profit target at 149.84. This particular trade on this entry from entry to current price is up 4.27%. I will be exiting this today at the close because earnings are after the bell. So I never hold through earnings, so I will be locking in profits on Airbnb. This was a great trade and good for Dynamic Duo, Jonathan, myself, and Kamal. Kamal's not here today. He's taking a little vacation. So hope Kamal and his family are having a good day. If you're out there listening, Kamal, hope you're doing well, buddy. And as always, thank you for your friendship and thank you for all your contributions to the channel. But again, I will be exiting Airbnb today. Nice trade because of earnings. Amazon. All right. Myself with a half position. Rich, Ava, David, Steve, Michael Martin did buy Amazon yesterday with a bounce at the 200-day moving average. 32.94.87 was my entry. It's 33.02.72. It's up 0.32% today, and that's about how much I'm up on the trade as well. No profit targets. End of day stop, 200-day moving average. ATVI. All right. Michael Martin, Ava, Gary, David, Dynamic Duo, and myself did buy Activision Blizzard ATVI with this higher low V2 and rejection of the negative third ATR channel. Bought it here at 82.43. It's 85.44. It's up about 0.5% today. And on the trades so far, it is up 3.51%. It did reach my 1.5 ATR trailing stop level, so I am in trailing stop mode. Now I need to close below the previous day's low, or a rejection of the 50 RSI, or a rejection of the 50 SMA. Hasn't done any of those, so buying, or I'm holding here, and well off of its lows today, and actually turned positive, which is nice. Match. All right, so Frank, am I gonna say it, or are you gonna say it? Okay, I'll say it. Michael Martin, Johan, myself. I did buy a half position yesterday. Did buy match with the V1 under 30, over 30, and a rejection of the close under, close over the 250-day moving average. It is down 1.32% today. It has lost my end of day stop, which is the 250-day moving average. And so, as Frank would say, this match trade turned out to be a bad date. Get it? All right, match.com. So if this does close under the 250, which looks likely, I will go ahead, take the loss. But that's the key, letting winners run. And when you have the winners, being patient with the winners, but being very impatient, persnickety with your losers, and having no tolerance for it. And if it's closing below my end of day stop, I just get out. First loss is the easiest, everyone. So looks like I will be getting out of Match.com today with a loss. SPY. I do buy the SPY every day at the close. I hold it overnight, sell it first thing the next morning. This one was a small loss. I bought it yesterday at the close at 443.78. Sold it this morning for a small loss, 443.55. So in at 443.78. And out at 443.55. Looks like that's a 23-cent loss. Again, I will be buying this as always at the close with the market on close order, holding it overnight, taking the overnight risk, selling it first thing tomorrow morning at the open. We're at a 65 RSI on the S&P right now. All right, Love. Had two trades on Love today. Let me show you why. Sorry, I know this is a hot mess right here, but I'll get it cleaned up. But yesterday we had a big up bar on Love. Someone was asking me yesterday, how to identify my day trades? Well, we had a big up bar. Then earlier in the day, when I was looking to day trade this, we were right holding support at halfway of yesterday's big up bar. So that's what I do. That's how I usually identify my day trades. So I was looking for a long position. So my first long position came here earlier in the morning. We had this big up bar. Of course, I didn't chase that. We came back down. We tested the negative third ATR channel. We closed above the 250-day moving average. I bought it at 50.75. My end of bar stop was a close below. Never quite closed below. Held me in. This one was close. Once it moved up a significant amount, I took some profit here at 50.98. I also took some more profit here at 51.09, and then we closed below the 200, and I decided to take the rest of the position off there. I guess that should be a blue bar. Sorry. Okay, so again, on the daily, we were holding halfway of yesterday's big up bar. My entry signal was a rejection of the 250 at 50.75. Bought at 50.75, sold at 50.98, sold at 51.09, and then sold at 50.87. And let me get some of these lines out of here to make it easier to see as we move forward. Whenever I take multiple trades on a stock, it gets a little cluttered, so I apologize for that. Okay, so anyway, that was a nice trade. And I found another trade. Here's the trade. We had a false breakout to the downside and a V1. I didn't buy it here, though. I waited to see if the next bar would test the halfway, and it's exactly what it did. I bought here at 50.65. Sold half at 50.71, and then had a big up bar. I decided to just take all the profits off at 50.83. So in at 50.65, out at 50.71, out at 50.83. So two nice little day trades there on on love. And then we keep this here because I know Kamal. There we go. There we go. So that's the end of the day trades. Let's see. Waterbender. Hi, Waterbender. Good to see you. I'm out of Amazon. I still have PLTR and ATVI. PLTR. PLTR. Oh, yeah. I know someone else that was in this today. Excellent. Wow. Up 11.72%. Congratulations. And ATVI. ATVI. Oh, you have that one as well. Excellent. Steve says IWM currently has a 1030 SMA crossover today. So let me write that down. Thank you, Steve. So let me put that on the list. IWM has a 1030. Do I have a 1030? Oh, that's 1030 SMA. Ooh, do I have a 1030 SMA on here? Yes, I do. Or do I? Yes, here it is. There. 1030 SMA crossover. Oh, here we go. There we go. That makes sense. All right, let me do a little math on that. We'll put that on the list, Steve. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, we've got that on the list, and Steve is right. The 1030 SMA crossover is happening right there. And I put it on the list. Steve says the VRM chart is broken. It looks like a bad tick. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Wow. Well, there you go. That is a reminder of what can happen to you if you hold through earnings. I feel really bad for the people that gambled on earnings and are now down 19%. Remember, our first responsibility and our first goal as a trader is to preserve the capital we have. Consider risk. Don't put ourselves in positions where we can really get clobbered in a couple seconds, like on VRM. Of course, it works the other way. I'm sure you all know that. It's all, but still. All right. Paxton, NVIDIA, high or low V2? Actually, it's a return to value V2, Paxton, because we were above the value zone. We came into the value zone. We have no sideways motion. It is a V2, but it's a V2 with no sideways motion. We just came down, down, right back up. So, I need it to come down, go sideways like this. Sideways, then there's a V2. And I think Michael Martin had that trade, but this is not. This is a returned value because it closed outside the value zone, came into the value zone. It is a V2, but doesn't qualify for me. Steve says, lots of individual stock charts breaking down on my watch list. Terrible market breath here. Market breath is when, the leaders of the indexes are doing well. So it looks like everything's doing well, but the smaller companies, maybe the less well-known ones, are not doing well. You have good market breath when all stocks are moving together. You have weak market breath when just the leaders are moving, but the companies that are not the leaders, the lesser known ones, are doing poorly. And so that's what market breadth is. All right, let's see. Let's go over to current positions of my students. David, having a fantastic day today on Apple. Bought this back here, 145.75. It's 148.68. It's up 1.94% today. And on this trade, David is up 1.97%. Way to go, Dave. FAS, all right. We have Frank in FAS with the 520 crossover at 109.05. It is 127.30. It's up 0.42% today on the day. And this trade is up 14.35%. Way to go, Frank. ARC. All right, we have Gary. Who else do we have here? Okay, I may have not updated this correctly, especially for me because I'm not in it and I didn't even take myself off. So it looks like I have Frank and Michael Martin. If this is incorrect, let me know. But I do have Gary and Frank in from 123.32. It's currently 121.75. So it is up on the day, but it is down on the trade. UGL, Steve bought UGL yesterday at 55.63. It is currently 55.75, so it is up today. Didn't start out too well, but it came back 55.75, so it's up on the day and up on the trade. Netflix, I also have Gary and Michael Martin in. Not sure if you two are still in this. Something tells me that yesterday you told me that you weren't, but maybe you can confirm with me. Bought at 525.13. It's 510.88. It is down on the day and also down on the trade. Fiverr, Steve Burns bought Fiverr at 178.51. It's currently 172.71. It is up on the day, but it is slightly down on the trade, but holding the 30 RSI. Apps, Michael Martin, I'm pretty sure is out of this. I'm really sure he's out of this. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to talk about it. I know I'm that sure. Alibaba, Jonathan bought Alibaba with a higher low V2 at 260 cents. It is 191.19 down on the day and also down on the trade. And then we have Lemonade here. Lemonade Kamal, bought Lemonade at 78.78. It's 76.22. It's down 6.74% here today. So unfortunately down on the day and down on the trade. Sony, Steve bought Sony a couple days ago at $192. It's currently 116 cents. It is down on the day, and this also looks like it's down on the day and losing the 200-day moving average. Spotify, Michael Martin has Spotify back here at 226.35. It's 214.68. It's down 0.32% today on the day. Up 0.32% on the day, but down on the trade. BYD, we have Steve, Frank, dynamic duo with the 520 crossover at 59.07 at 60.73. It's up 0.12% on the day, and it is also up 2.72% on the trade. So way to go. Love, whoa, Ava loves this. Ava bought this when it got down to the 200-day moving average. She bought it all the way at 56.90. It's 62.06. It's up 3.9% today on the day, and Ava is up 8.3% on the trade. Way to go, Ava. Congratulations, my friend. Pins. Dynamic Duo bought Pins yesterday at 56.90. It's 56.68. It is down on the day. It is down on the trade. It looks like it's holding the 30 RSI. McDonald's, Dynamic Duo bought McDonald's with the return to value sideways motion V2, bought it at 235.60. It's 236.03. It is up on the day and up on the trade. Boeing, Kamal bought Boeing all the way back here, everyone. What a buy at 207. It's 238.25. It is down about 0.5% today, but Kamal is up a whopping 12.93% on this trade. Here is Berkshire Hathaway. Ava had a beautiful trade on Berkshire here with the 520 crossover fractal breakout at 280.90. It's 290.08. This trade is slightly down on the day, but she is up 3.17% on the trade. Congratulations, Ava. Caterpillar, another nice trade from Ava, bought here. V1, rejection of the 200-day moving average, bought it at 205.30. It's 219.71. Holy hamburgers. This trade down a little on the day, but she's up 6.48%. I mean, these are some amazing trades by Ava. And then last but not least, RBLX. Steve bought RBLX a couple days ago at 84.97. It's 82.81. It is down on the day, and it is also down on the trade. All right. Give me 1 second, everybody. I've got to go move something around, and I will be right back. So talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. right. Looks like I got my sweet new sneakers today. All right. So, Gary says, I'm out of ARK, got stopped out. Okay, that's what I thought, Gary. And I'm pretty sure Michael Martin is out of ARK as well. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Out of Netflix. I figured you were. And I'm pretty sure Michael is out as well. I don't see him today, but let's take that off. Kamal is out of Lemonade at break even today. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't see that, Ava. I didn't see that. At break even. Oh, I am so glad to hear that. That was painful for me to look at that chart for Kamal. Thanks for the update, Ava. Paxton says, nice, Ava. Michael says, Ava. Ava has been on fire lately. Very proud of you, Ava. Really. I always follow Ava's trades, and I'm just really glad to see that. Frank has a poem for us today. Sweet. Let's see what it says. Let me paste this in here. Like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, here we go. You know this is going to be good. What makes a trader great? Are they born with a gift, or is it fate? Do they work with the system and are patient and wait? That we can debate. But good traders get there with whatever it takes. Oh, man. You outdo yourself every day, Frank. Let's do it again. What makes a trader great? Are they born with a gift, or is it fate? Do they work with the system and are patient and wait? That we can debate, but good traders get there with whatever it takes. Oh, wow, Frank. Amazing. As always. Seems like you outdo yourself every single day, and what a gift you have with words. Wow. Waterbender says, nice, Frank. Tracy says, late to the party. Hello, all. Hi, Trace. Good to see you. Better late than never. Appreciate you being here. Frank is also not in ARK. All right. So I took that off. Frank says, thanks, Waterbender. I'm so glad Kamal is out of... Talk amongst yourself. We have no microphone. I mean with the chat, Gary. You know what I'm saying, buddy. Come on. All right. Oh. Amazon doing pretty well here. Nice. So again, Airbnb. Nice trade here. I'm getting out today because of earnings. Do not want to gamble through earnings. And I will be getting out today, locking that profit in. Very happy with that. Amazon. Nice. Now it's up 0.62%. So it caught a bid. Like that it's over the negative third ATR channel now. That's positive. So very happy with that trade so far. ATVI, again, at trailing stop mode, but have not rejected the 50, have a close below previous day's low. MACD went positive. Good. Match.com, gonna be out of match. With the close under the 250-day moving average. And I think that is it, right? That's it. Yep, that's it. Paxton says, thanks, Frank. I'm using everything I've got. Good for you. Michael says, don't the sneakers make it the second day in a row that you received an Amazon package during the podcast? If so, that's definitely a sign. It must be a sign. Should I load up on Amazon now? Yeah, this is about the time they deliver. So I went out and got it. Yep, got my little Saucony sneakers. They're going to be fast, right? If they look fast, they're fast. Frank says, fun fact, on this day in 1981, IBM introduced its first PC model 5150. I am old enough to remember that, Frank. I know you are as well. I remember the 5150. Wasn't that a name of an album from Rush too? 5150? Oh, I wonder if that has any, I wonder if those two are correlated there. What do you think? Okay, Stokey Smokey. All right. Who's ready for a little trader psychology? So, as you know, I like to talk about trader psychology every day. It's the most important skill that you can develop in trading. If you're having a tough time following your plan, you need to work on it. You need to hone that skill. You need to develop that skill. If you really want to be a profitable trader over the long run, you have to do that. So I have my favorite Twitter channels. I have my favorite Facebook channels. And one of my favorites is Trading Composure. Very famous channel, really smart guy. Posts some really great information. And he's at Trading Composure over on Twitter. So please go and follow him. It is definitely worth your while. Let's see what he has to say today. Persistence is a beautiful thing. When you trade small and stay in the game, you gather experience and develop expertise. When you have that expertise, you are in a much better position to seize the opportunities that the market has to offer. So, you know, you've heard me talk about this many, many times, but this is a huge point for me in trading. In any endeavor, whether it's trading or guitar or sports or anything, you need to put in the reps. How about weightlifting, right? A little more straightforward. You need to put in the reps. You need to get good. The more you do whatever you're doing, lifting, trading, the better you are going to get, right? It's just, you know, the 10,000 hour rule. When you've done something for 10,000, you become an expert. But here's the thing. If you position size too large and you do not adhere to your stop losses, one day you're going to blow up your account. You're going to blow it up. And then guess what? Then you're out of the game. You're not going to be able to get any more reps, at least real life reps, and you're not going to improve your trading. So here, when Trading Composure talks about trading small and staying in the game, what the main point is here, if you trade small, you're not going to blow up your account. You are going to stay in the game. You're going to trade longer for more years. You're going to get better. And then when you start to have and acquire that expertise, then you're in a much better position to seize the opportunities that the market has to offer. So you have to stay in the game to get good. And you cannot get good if you trade too large and you blow up your account. So I hope that makes sense. I've said this many, many different ways, but let's read it one more time. Persistence is a beautiful thing. When you trade small and stay in the game, you gather experience and develop expertise. When you have that expertise, you are in a much better position to seize the opportunities that the market has to offer. So I know I sound like a broken record. Trade small, trade conservative, stay in the game, develop your expertise, get better at trading. When you have that expertise, you know, eventually you will have an opportunity that comes along that you can identify because of your expertise, and then you can capitalize on it. But love this post here by Trading Composure. Thanks, Trading Composure, for all the great work that you do. And this was helpful for me, and I hope it's helpful for everyone in the group as well. Steve has a business fact break. Oh, I like all these breaks. Keep bringing them on. Bill Gates stole the Windows operating system design, and Steve Jobs stole the mouse and Macintosh design from the Xerox Alto computer created to be a business computer in 1973. Yeah, I've heard that. Well, didn't he buy it for like $50,000 or something? The operating system on Windows. Didn't know about Steve Jobs that stole the mouse. Wow, thank you, Steve. I like how this channel is developing into fun facts and sports and everything else. It's a nice break from trading, right? Glenn has a sports fact. Pittsburgh is the only city where all the major sports teams, Major League Baseball, hockey, and NFL, have the same colors, black and gold. That is true. That is 100% correct. I always like Pittsburgh teams. I like the Steelers. All right. Any more sports facts or business facts or any other facts we want to get to? No? So I have to get to trading? Is that what you're saying? Frank says, on this date in 1990, the bones of the largest ever 65 million year old T-Rex dinosaur was discovered in South Dakota. Wow, how about that? Can you picture it in your head, that guy just roaming around? Wow, good to know, Frank. Thank you. All right, I guess we'll get to trading. Here we go. Today on my list, we have Shopify. You know, I don't quite feel right taking Shopify without the blessing of Kamal, since he is the Shopify master. We do have a return to value. We have a sideways motion. We have a false breakout from the range and reversal back up. This one looks pretty good, actually. And now I can't find my pen. Oh, here we go. This looks pretty good. Let's check out the weekly and see what that tells us. It's lost halfway of the big up bar here. Kind of a mixed bag. But had a rejection of the second ATR channel. Has a rejection of the -1 ATR channel. Or the +1 ATR channel. It's okay. I mean, if I were to buy this, my stop would be right here at about 1490. So that one is definitely a potential. Spotify, did we go under 30, over 30? Yesterday we went under 30, over 30. Today we're up. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly I don't love. We have the 100-day moving average above, 100-week moving average above us. We do have a double bottom with the bullish divergence. Here's a low with deep red. We rallied into green. We made a lower low with more shallow red bar. So I mean, it looks okay. I'm scared of this big down bar. That's what I'm scared of. So I'm going to take Spotify off. Bill. This is similar to what Paxton showed me. This came into the value zone down, 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 down. Yes, it has a V2. I don't think the risk to reward makes sense at this point. There was no sideways motion, so I'm going to take Bill off the table as well. EA. Yesterday we had a close back over the 200-day moving average. Today we retested the 200, close back above. It's okay. I don't like this big bar here. You know that. This is a big old bar. Let's take a look at the weekly. You know, we still have room to move up to the halfway, 1470. So we have a couple dollars to the upside. I'm always concerned when I see stocks with big skyscrapers anywhere in the recent past. So with that being said, I'm going to pass. Run. Well, we have a false breakout to the downside and a V2. Looks to me like the, well, no, I guess it's about all right. We got, let's see how high we went on our, let's see how high we went over here. 4801. Let's look at the weekly. It's okay. It's okay. EXAS, under 30. Oh, it was over 30 earlier. Now it is not. So I will take that one off as well. NTNX has a crossover today, has a trigger of a fractal. Believe this was back tested. It does not back test well. It looks a little chasey to me as well. Let's look at the weekly. A little high for me as well. Near the second ATR channel and that big down bar. So I think I'm just going to take that one off. AI. This is a higher low V2 that Ava pointed out. We closed below the value zone. We rallied into the value zone. We came down. Here's bar 1, 2, and 3. 2 washes out 1. 3 is above day 1's close. So it is a valid higher low V2. MACD is positive, which I do like. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly is above the -1 ATR channel. I like it. And then IWM, as Steve mentioned, we have a 1030. Where did my 1030 go? 1030 SMA, 1030 EMA. Where'd my 1030 SMA go? Yes, we have a 1030 SMA crossover, 221.69 compared to 221.56. This is a back-tested approach to trading IWM, so that is also a possibility. Let's take a look at the weekly. Boy, we really have that 50-week moving average holding above us there as resistance. I think I'm going to pass on that one. So Shopify is okay. Oh, we rejected the 50 RSI. I didn't notice that. It's 49.41. We were higher today, so therefore we already rejected the 50 RSI. So I am going to pass on that. Run. A lot of resistance overhead here. Yeah, I like AI best. I think Ava's right with her pick there. So I'm going to put this up here. All right, and give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Anya says, I think Apple also copied Lotus and made it into Excel. I believe you are right. I remember that story. Thanks for that, Anya. David says, geographic fact. Continents shift at about the same rate as our fingernails grow. Mine grow pretty fast. Wow, so we're growing all the time, so Mount Everest gets higher? Is that correct, David? It gets higher a little bit every year, technically? All right. All right, so once again, Airbnb, I just sold that. I am out of Airbnb, locked it in here, very happy with that trade. Earnings are this afternoon, don't want to run into those, so I locked in profits on Airbnb. Amazon is the champion of champions now. It's up 0.6%, holding that 200-day moving average. Glad for that. Activision down a little bit, but nicely up on the trade. I'm in trailing stop mode, has not happened yet. Match, I'm going to have to sell Match. I'm going to have to sell it. I'm going to try to wait, hang out till the end. It has been moving up. Hopefully turn a 10-yard loss into maybe a 7-yard loss, something like that. We'll see, right? And then, of course, SPY, the overnight SPY trade. That's on autopilot. Going to buy that today at the close. David says, my little contribution today because I cannot see any stocks besides what you have. Yeah. Well, AI is what I'm going to go with today. Higher low V2. MACD is positive. I like that. On the weekly, we rejected the -1 ATR channel. We are above it. I like all of that. So that's what's happening. See what Apple's doing here. Oh, look at that, everyone. That is a return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside, V1 bullish engulfing bar on Apple. If I were day trading right now, I would be taking this trade. This is perfect. When I talk about sideways motion, everybody, this is what I'm talking about. Return to value, sideways motion. This is sideways. False breakout to the downside, V1. That looks really good. That looks really good. I'm not going to take this because I don't want to have to deal with trading and all this at the moment, but that's a perfect example of a return to value. Sideways, 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 false breakout to the downside, reversal back up, lots of volume on this bar. That looks nice. That looks nice. You see that, Ava? That's like perfect. Amazon making a high on the day. That is wonderful. Look at VIX. Wow. Big time there. Is it going to hold the resistance at the third ATR channel or not? I don't know. So I am buying AI in about 5 minutes, something like that. Boy, look at VIX go. Holy hamburgers. Look at Apple go. Oh, MTCH is holding negative third. And look at the thick blue support trend line. All right, well, glad I held on to match. Guess it's possible it could close back over. I think it's unlikely, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of match right now. I'm also going to get out of match over here. Okay, so I did get out of match. And I did get out of Airbnb. I'm going to buy AI here shortly before the market closes. Do I think Apple's too chasey on a date on a swing trade from here? Yeah, I wouldn't buy it up here at the 1 ATR channel for me. That's just me though. Or are you talking about the return to value sideways motion V1? Oh, came right back down, didn't it? Holding that halfway. Atex, are you talking day trade or are you talking swing trade, please? Steve says, I sold Sony with the loss of the 200-day moving average. Okay. I sold RBLX under yesterday's low. Okay, sounds good. I will get those taken care of. And Apple's making a new high, just like that. All right, so in about 5 minutes, I'm going to buy AI. Swing. Well, I mean, we're right back up here at resistance. I mean, it's very strong. I just don't think the risk to reward makes sense here. It depends what your risk is going to be, ATEX. What would your risk be? That's the key question. Where's your stop loss going to be? Is it going to be halfway of the washout bar? Is it going to be halfway of today? I mean, I still don't know if I would take that there, to be honest with you. I mean, you have this much risk. You have resistance right up here. Yeah, for me, it would be too chasey. For me, it would, but that's just me. I think it's too chasey, but who knows? What do I know? You know? Pretty sweet return to value, sideways motion, bullish engulfing bar, false breakout to the downside in V1, wasn't it? So far, anyway. Steve says he is long IWM at 223.26 on the 10-30-day SMA crossover. So Steve is long IWM 223.26 on the 10-30 SMA crossover. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy AI right now so I can cruise on into the close. All right, done and done. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Sweet. All right. So I sold Match, locked in profits on Airbnb, bought AI, buying SPY, keeping Amazon, keeping ATVI. We have about 3 minutes to go. And Steve again is long, IWM at 223.26. We're closing in 1 minute, everyone. 1 minute. All right, 10 seconds on my end. And that's that. That is that. So let's see where I picked up my stuff today. Overnight SPY trade. I bought at 445.11, and AI I bought at 51.46. So AI I bought at 51.46. Okay, I'll take that. And then SPY, overnight SPY at 445.11. All right, so that's, and I did get out of Airbnb and I did take a loss and get out of Match, but I'm glad Match was off the lows. So, excuse me, if any of my students have any new entries or exits for me they would like me to update on the board, or when I went through the board, if you saw that I was incorrect on anything, please just let me know. But before we do that, just want to remind you of a few things. One, I do teach private one-on-one lessons in the evening time via Skype. I teach a really good course. Like I said, it's one-on-one. I think it's the best way to learn anything is right there with your teacher right there, so you can ask any questions. You don't have to be embarrassed about asking questions like if you're in a group. But in this course, I teach you all 5 of the, well, for one, I teach you everything I've learned in my 25 years of being a full-time stock trader. I also teach you all 5 of the setups that I use. I teach you step by step. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an expert. I teach every everyone the same. I teach them step by step exactly how to set up the trade plan, what the trade looks like, position sizing for volatility, end-of-day stops, intraday profit targets, emergency stops, overhead resistance levels, trailing stop, everything that you need to know. And it's a great course. It's a total of 15 hours, 5 sessions. Each session is 3 hours, so it's kind of long. But you know, I take teaching very seriously. It's very important to me that my students do well. So, you know, if you decide to take the course with me, I promise you I will give it 110%. So if you are interested, the price of the course is $1,750, but it's a steal. It really is worth every penny based upon what you get, the expertise, and the one-on-one personalized attention. So if you're interested, send me an email. The email's in the description of this video. Just say, Greg, interested in potentially taking the course. I will reply back to you and say, great, let's set up a Skype call. Skype call is free. I just want to learn more about you and your trading, your trading challenges, your goals, what you hope to get out of the course. And then it's a good time for you to ask me any specific questions that you have about the course. And then after we're done with the call, you can think about it as long as you want. And then, you know, if the day comes where you decide, yes, I want to take Greg's course, I want to be a better trader, just email me and we will get it started. Okay. Number 2, I do have a really good online video course available on udemy.com. It's called the Deep Dip Buy Stock Trading Strategy. It's a very extensive course. It's 9.5 hours. There's 26 videos. There are 15 study guides, and I teach you step by step in that video how to trade the deep dip buy stock trading strategy, which you see me trade here in the live stream all the time. So again, the link's in the description. Invest the $12 or the $15, whatever it costs. I know you're going to be happy that you did. Okay. And then lastly, if you have hit the thumbs up button today, thank you so much. You are so kind. I really appreciate it. If you haven't, but you did learn something today, or you found some value in this channel, or you laughed, you know, if you could hit the thumbs up button before we leave today, or before you leave today, I would really, really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a lot more than you know, and lets YouTube know that there's some valuable content here. So, okay, that is it on my end. And let's see what everyone's doing. So I'm going to start up here with Steve. Okay, Steve sold Sony. Okay. Out of Sony. Also out of RBLX. Okay. Bought IWM. And Steve bought that. It's Russell 2000. He bought it with a 1030 SMA crossover. So I'll mark this here. Steve bought it at 223.26. That's Steve with one E. $10.30 SMA cross. All right, good luck with that, Steve. Gary is in a half of AI. Okay, and in IWM. Okay. Frank says no trades. David is in AI and out of Amazon this morning by mistake. Oh, shucks. Sorry, man. All right, so David is in AI. And out of Amazon by mistake. Ava is in AI. Okay, got you there, Ava. Paxton is out of Airbnb and in AI. Thank you, Ava. I agree. So that's the dynamic duo. And out of Airbnb for Packy. And for me as well. I think we have Jonathan as the only one left in the trade. No, he is out as well. Everyone's out of Airbnb. Thank you, Airbnb. That was a wonderful stay. See what I did there? Jonathan is out of Baba. Oh, I didn't have you in Disney. Did I? No, I didn't. Sorry about that, Jonathan. Out of match. So I'm out of match. I don't know if Michael is still in or not. I know that Johan told me he was getting out of match earlier. A bit late tonight, so no additions. Okay. Waterbender is on Z at 9909. All right. Let's see. Zillow Group at 9909. Okay. Well, you're in the money already. Way to go, Waterbender. Okay. So do I have Michael Martin still in there? So I am whittling down pretty good here. Amazon, ATVI, bought my overnight SPY trade. Oh, oh yeah, there it is. And then AI. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's see what's happening after hours, if anything. Did Airbnb? Oh, down $4, everyone. Down 2.9%. So probably pretty good move, at least right now, that we did not gamble through earnings, yeah? Right. If anyone has any other comments or any new entries for me to update for my students, I guess that is. And just so you know, I do, anybody can put what they bought or what they did, and I'll read it out loud as long as I have time. But as far as me putting it over on the board, I reserve that just for my one-on-one students, just so you know, all right? So there's no misunderstanding on that. But if you have any other comments, anything like that, please let me know. Jokes, any more fun facts, any haikus, jokes. I said jokes. I like jokes. Paxton says, thanks, Greg and all. Thank you, Paxton. And congratulations on your upcoming wedding to Tracy. That's going to be great. You're going to be the married dynamic duo. So good for you. Good for you. Before I get to that, I like to read this every day. If we just do one random act of kindness daily, we just might set the world in the right direction. This is by Martin Kornfeld. Pretty straightforward, everyone. If we just go out and try to do one random act of kindness daily, it really would make the world a better place. And it would make the world an even better place if we could go out and do one random act of kindness for any kind of animal that you come across as well, right? The human's going to like it. Animal's going to like it. It's going to make you feel good. It's win-win all the way around. And why not, right? Just help someone open the door, help them if they drop something, give them a bite of your Snickers bar, whatever it is, right? But, with your animals, take them on a walk. They love walks. Give them a little scratch, give them a little love, give them a little treaty, right? Tell them that you love them. They know that stuff. They know. They get it. David says, buy group I think by group. Message retracted. All right. Thanks, group. That's what I thought. All right. So tomorrow is Friday. I will be looking for some end of week trades if any of them present themselves. I do have some weekly trades that are going on at the moment, doing really well, actually, and then I'll make my final decision tomorrow on those based upon how they close on the weekly bar. And of course, they close on Friday. The weekly bars close on Friday. So, okay, well, listen, everyone, thanks for coming. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Go out, be good, be kind, be nice, be safe, drive safe. If you like today's podcast, if you could hit the thumbs up button before we get out of here, I would really appreciate that as well. And yeah, it's been an interesting week. I hope you've had a good trading week. And like I said, I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to put my hiking clothes on, go for a little hike, which will be nice. Had a good lesson last night with Rich. Rich, if you're out there, I think we made some real progress. Glad we got your charts all set up as well. And Michael says, thank you, Greg, for everything. You are certainly welcome, buddy. You are always welcome, and thank you for everything as well. So, all right, on the way out here, I'm going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Have a good rest of your day now. Bye. U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.